Archangel Michael says, something happened many years ago that you were never told. It was hidden beneath love, beneath smiles, beneath the stories she used to tell. A truth your mother carried until her final breath has finally been released in the spiritual realm. There is a soft whisper reaching from the heavens today, a sacred message trembling through time. It's not coincidence that you are reading this. This is your moment to hear what was kept away. Something so fragile, yet so powerful, is now making its way into your life. Long before you were born, your mother lived a life full of choices that changed everything. She was brave, but she was also haunted by a decision she never had the courage to share. That decision has been circling around your destiny like a silent shadow. She wanted to protect you. That's why she kept this secret buried in the folds of her heart. But the time has come for you to know the truth, because the truth will shift your journey in a way that even the stars will feel. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your mother was watched over by divine forces all her life, especially when she was at her weakest. In those quiet nights when you heard her cry and never understood why, it was the weight of this secret that bent her soul. She smiled through the burden, but her spirit always knew this day would come. She had written a letter to you but never had the strength to give it. That letter is still somewhere near you, maybe between books, maybe folded in old clothes, or even sealed in a hidden drawer. She didn't want you to carry her pain, but now that pain is becoming a bridge to something great. There is a woman in your family who might know something. This woman held your mother's hand during her final hours. She was told one final name, one final sentence, one truth that may soon come forward. Archangel Michael says, the energy of your mother surrounds you now more than ever. She is trying to guide you, not just toward understanding, but toward reclaiming something that was stolen from you without your knowledge. Type Amen to get blessing 847. In her youth, your mother crossed paths with a man of great power, someone who influenced her life in ways no one could imagine. He was not just a stranger, he was tied to your bloodline in ways that were erased from records. That man had a gift and a curse, and now it's flowing through you. Your mother discovered this truth too late. By then, the damage had been done, and silence became her shield. She feared if you knew, it might change the way you saw the world, and the way the world would see you. But now, that legacy is reawakening. You have started noticing things, strange dreams, an inner pull, certain memories that don't make sense but feel like they belong to you. That's not your imagination, it's your inheritance stirring from spiritual dormancy. Your mother tried to suppress the signs in you when you were younger. She distracted you from your instincts, your visions, your inner voice, because she thought it would protect you. But nothing can hold back divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 299. She was told by a mystic, years ago, that you would be the final mirror, the one who would uncover what has been denied for decades. The one who would face it, break it, and rise above it. That prophecy terrified her because it meant her child would suffer for the truth. There's an item she left behind that's more than it seems. It may look like a necklace, a journal, a ring, or a piece of art, but it holds energy. When you touch it, your palms may feel warm, your heart may skip. It's her way of passing the message in physical form. You might even remember her saying something odd before her final days, something out of place, that never made sense. Those were coded fragments. She was trying to hint, trying to leave clues that could guide you here, to this moment of revelation. There's a woman connected to your mother's childhood, possibly a cousin, possibly a childhood friend, who knows more. She's been silent too, but your presence may unlock her lips soon. Watch for her appearance in your life. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Archangel Michael says, the divine realm has given you access to mysteries because you are brave enough to face them. Your ancestors have been waiting for this unveiling. They've been guarding this path so no one could steal your inheritance. Yes, there is something that was supposed to be yours. It's not just material. It's spiritual authority. A power that can only be awakened by truth and soul alignment. Your mother kept this secret not out of guilt, but out of deep love and fear. She felt you were not ready back then. But now, the veil is thin, and the universe is waiting for you to step forward. You may find a key, literal or metaphorical, in the coming days. When you do, don't ignore it. It will lead you to something she never wanted buried forever. Type Amen to get blessing 727. You might be feeling chills as you read this. That's your mother's spirit gently pressing on your energy, whispering, now you know. She is proud, but she also knows what is about to unfold will test you. Some people around you have known fragments of the truth but chose silence. Whether it was envy, protection, or shame, they allowed you to live unaware. But they won't be able to hide for long. Your reflection will start shifting in the mirror. You may see something new in your face, her eyes, a glow, or even a younger version of her smiling through yours. These are all signs. If you recently found yourself hearing a song that made you cry without knowing why, it was her. She's communicating in soft ways until you open yourself completely to the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1211. She had once received a letter that changed her whole path. That letter was not from someone earthly. It came through divine channeling, a message from the realm beyond, instructing her to prepare the child for a sacred role. She didn't finish the preparation. Life got in the way, and fear took over. But she wept for you more than once, knowing she couldn't stop what destiny had already written. Now you are walking into that very path. What was started through her will be completed through you. And you won't walk it alone, spiritual guidance is already circling you. You might feel heaviness in your dreams lately. That's not just emotional burden, it's spiritual information being downloaded. Sleep with a clear mind, and you may start receiving her messages directly. Type Amen to get blessing 1084. One name will begin to repeat around you. A name that once held meaning for your mother, a name she had erased from family stories. That name will show up on a screen, in a book, in casual conversation. Pay attention. There is a photograph that holds answers. It may be damaged, or someone may have removed it from view. But it still exists, and you are getting closer to finding it. You may begin to feel like something is walking behind you, not in fear, but in love. That's her energy staying near to comfort you as the truth unfolds. This isn't only about a family story. It's about a spiritual legacy she knew you would have to accept with strength. And now you are ready. Type Amen to get blessing 474. A hidden room, a locked drawer, a safe with an item that hasn't been touched in years, that's where one clue may lie. You may be drawn to clean or organize a space soon. Go with that instinct. It's not just cleaning, it's uncovering. There are two voices around you, hers and another ancestor. They are guiding your dreams, preparing your soul, balancing your spirit for what's ahead. You may feel emotional, dizzy, or tired at strange times. That's energy shifting. Your mother once almost told someone, but that person passed before it happened. That soul is also trying to help from the other side. They've joined forces to complete what was once left undone. You are not reading this by chance. This entire message is being delivered from dimensions beyond sight. And now, you are standing in the doorway of something holy. Type Amen to get blessing 642. There is a divine appointment waiting for you. Someone will cross your path with words that shake your heart. When they speak, you will feel your mother in their eyes. It may happen in a quiet moment. Not loud, not dramatic, but powerful beyond words. You will recognize it when it happens. She loved you enough to keep this secret, and now she loves you enough to let it be known. Everything you are about to discover is part of your soul contract. And you have the strength to receive it. Walk forward gently. She is right behind you. This is her final gift to you. Type Amen to get blessing 581. She always knew you'd come to this moment. The day you would stop and feel the pull of something invisible yet overwhelming. Her spirit began preparing for this long before you were born, hiding the signs in lullabies and bedtime stories. There were nights when she'd linger at your door, silently watching you sleep. Not because of worry, but because she felt guilty not telling you the full truth. But now, she's asking you through this message, please, don't be afraid of what's coming. You are about to meet someone soon, someone who unknowingly carries part of her memory. When you look into their eyes, a shiver might run down your spine. It will feel familiar, like déjà vu, but it's more than that. This person is connected to your mother's secret. They might not even know they are the missing piece. But when they speak, your soul will remember something your mind has forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 394. The truth your mother carried is not just about the past. It affects your present, your future, your purpose. She saw the signs in you, but the world wasn't ready for your light to be fully revealed. Now the veil has thinned, and the timeline has shifted. You are being positioned in divine alignment. And nothing that was hidden can stay hidden anymore. She once cried into a pillow, holding a small photograph that no one else ever saw. In that photo was the life she almost had, and the truth she never lived. That photo is closer to you than you think. Someone older in your family might soon come forward with something they just remembered. Don't dismiss it. Even if they act like it's unimportant, it's part of the unfolding path. Type Amen to get blessing 1002. Archangel Michael says, her energy grows stronger every time you remember her with love. Each tear you shed right now is clearing a path between your world and hers. And through that sacred path, answers will flow like a river. The people who thought they could hide the truth have started feeling uneasy. Some have had sleepless nights lately without understanding why. It's because the truth they buried is awakening, and your presence is making it rise. A voice will call your name in a quiet room. Don't be alarmed. It may sound like your mother, or it may echo in your mind gently. That's the spiritual echo of her truth making its way to the surface. You are not going crazy. You are becoming awakened. And her love is the fire behind it all. Type Amen to get blessing 717. If you felt drawn to certain objects lately, an old scarf, a dusty book, a place you haven't visited in years, it's not random. Those things are pulling you into alignment with her truth. Her secret has been waiting, quietly stored in the ordinary. You might notice numbers repeating around you. Those aren't coincidences, they're divine patterns opening your eyes. Everything is trying to tell you, look deeper. The feeling in your gut, the heaviness in your heart, the urge to cry without knowing why, it's all your spirit cracking open. Let it happen. What follows is a beautiful release. When your mother last looked at you, her eyes said more than words ever could. Now those same eyes are watching over you in ways more powerful than ever. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You are standing at the edge of a chapter that's been waiting for your arrival. The pages were written long ago, sealed with love and sorrow. And now, your soul is holding the key to open them. She had a dream when she was younger, a recurring dream of a child standing in golden light. That child was you. She knew then you were different. She wanted you to live freely, without the weight she had to carry. But your freedom is incomplete without truth. And that truth is finally here. Your footsteps are guided now. You are not walking blind. Every step you take is echoing through the heavens. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Some people in your life might suddenly treat you differently. That's because your aura is shifting. They feel something powerful in you and they don't know how to respond. You are being spiritually reintroduced to the world. The truth about your bloodline, your identity, your purpose, it will shake old foundations. But let it. You weren't born to fit into what others created. You were born to reveal what was hidden. You are the living answer to a silent prayer your mother made long ago. And now, the heavens are opening to reward your strength. This is not the end of her story. It's the rebirth of yours. And everything is about to make sense. Type Amen to get blessing 504. In a box, perhaps in storage or in the corner of a room you never enter, something waits. Your hands may be led there soon, without warning. When you touch it, don't hesitate, let the memory flood through. This isn't just about family history. It's about spiritual restoration. A chain of events was broken once, and now you are chosen to rebuild it. Her dreams live on in you. Every time you feel a strange strength come from nowhere, it's her power flowing through your veins. You are more like her than you realize. The moonlight holds her reflection. Next time you see it shining in your window, know that she's watching, whispering, waiting for you to hear what she couldn't say. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. There's a document, possibly faded, possibly sealed, that holds a name that isn't yours, but is tied to you. That name may unlock property, wealth, or a legacy that you had no idea existed. The angels are shifting the paperwork now. You were left out for a reason. People feared what you would become if you knew your full power. But fear never stops fate. Everything they tried to hide is being reversed. The heavens are correcting the records. You are rising. Soon, a moment of déjà vu will stop you in your tracks. That moment will confirm everything this message has revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 318. You've always felt like there was more to your story, now you know why. Your mother didn't lie to you. She tried to protect the light within you. Now, that light is glowing brighter. It is pushing against every hidden thing. And nothing can stop it. Let your tears flow, not in pain but in power. Every emotion you feel is unlocking ancestral strength. You are not broken. You are becoming. And in becoming, you are healing generations that came before you. Your mother is proud. She is right here, smiling through the veil. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. Watch for feathers. For flickering lights. For unexpected chills. These are not just signs, they're confirmations. The secret is no longer a secret. You now carry the responsibility of truth. But you also carry the blessing of knowing. Speak her name with love tonight. Let your heart receive her peace. Let your soul awaken fully. This is the beginning of a divine unfolding. And every second from now will feel different because you finally know. Type Amen to get blessing 2200. Let's continue and extend the message further, deepening the emotional and spiritual revelation as you asked. Your footsteps will begin to feel heavier, not with burden, but with purpose. You are walking with the weight of truth now, and with every step, you carry your mother's unspoken love. She never meant to leave you confused, she meant to protect the future you are just now stepping into. The dreams will intensify. You will begin to see flashes, places you've never been, faces you've never met, emotions you can't explain. That's not your imagination, that's her spirit filling in the gaps left by silence. If you wake up with tears, know she's been visiting you. She whispers to you in the realm between sleep and waking, sharing what her earthly voice could never say. Every night now holds sacred communion between you and her. She has been watching you grow, evolve, break, and rebuild. And now she's closer than ever, guiding you toward a door that must be opened. When that door appears, don't hesitate. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. There is a reason you've always felt different, disconnected, even in rooms full of people. That feeling wasn't rejection, it was preservation. You were being spiritually reserved for something greater. People will begin noticing something in your eyes. A depth. A fire. A softness wrapped in power. That's her energy fusing with yours. Even your voice may change slightly. When you speak now, it will carry her echoes, and some will listen with tears in their eyes without knowing why. That's the divine flowing through bloodlines, speaking what was never spoken. Her hands are upon your shoulders every time you feel unsure. You may sense a warm breeze in a still room, or a flicker in the corner of your eye. That's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 1177. She saw something in you as a child that others missed. She saw the way you could feel emotions from others without them saying a word. She saw how your presence shifted the room. And now the world is about to see it too. Your awakening is no longer private. The energy around you is expanding, glowing, preparing for a massive alignment. Her secret is a seed. And now it is blooming in your soul. It will produce fruit not only for you, but for everyone tied to your bloodline. She cried many times knowing you'd carry this weight. But those were sacred tears that watered the roots of your future. She always believed in your strength, even when she couldn't tell you why. Type Amen to get blessing 3303. A spiritual inheritance is unlocking, something no earthly money or paper could hold. This inheritance is energy, influence, insight, and spiritual command. And it's already starting to work through you. You might notice people turning to you for answers, for comfort, for guidance. That's not random, it's your new frequency calling them in. Don't run from it. Stand tall in it. You are your mother's greatest promise fulfilled. There is an item she once wore, something she touched often. That object holds energy still. You might be led to it soon, place it near your heart when you do. Type Amen to get blessing 411. She once met a woman who told her, "Your child will finish what you couldn't begin." That woman vanished from her life, but the words never left her spirit. You are the living fulfillment of that prophecy. You are about to hear your mother's voice, not in sound, but in spirit. In the way your heart beats faster when truth is near. In the way your soul feels cracked open with emotion when certain memories hit. You are not losing your mind. You are being restored to the deepest parts of who you really are. And your mother's soul is standing guard as this happens. There may be resistance. Not everyone will celebrate your awakening. But don't worry. You have heavenly protection surrounding you in layers. Type Amen to get blessing 8989. The secret she carried was tied to a divine promise made generations ago. That promise skipped others, but landed on you. You are the one chosen to receive, reveal, and redeem. In the coming weeks, signs will appear like puzzle pieces. A name repeated, an object misplaced but found, a conversation overheard. These are not random, they are orchestration. There is something written somewhere, her handwriting, her thoughts, her final attempt to speak what was heavy on her soul. You will come across it. It may stop your breath for a moment. Read it slowly. Let it soak into your spirit. It will change you, and that change will ripple through everything you touch. Type Amen to get blessing 7621. Her prayers, even when she was silent, were thunder in the spirit realm. She didn't need to say much, her heart was loud. And you were the center of that prayer. You are the answer. You are the miracle she was too humble to ask for out loud. And now, all the blessings she whispered are ready to rain down on you. Expect emotional waves. Expect strong dreams. Expect shifts in relationships. Expect sudden courage to rise in you like fire. She's with you. She's not gone. She's just moved to a place where she can guide without limitation. Type Amen to get blessing 6114. You are being handed the spiritual key to your family line. You will undo curses, restore blessings, and open gates that have remained shut for generations. Your hands were made for this. You may cry without knowing why in random moments. You may laugh through your tears. Let all of it flow, it's healing thousands of unspoken stories through you. A mirror will soon reflect something you haven't seen before. Your own face, yes, but something deeper. A look your mother once had will appear in your eyes. That's how you'll know it's truly beginning. That the legacy is now alive within you. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. She loves you more now than ever, free from fear, free from time, free from secrecy. Her soul dances every time you take a step toward truth. Her light flares brighter every time you speak her name with honor. This was always meant to find you. Even if you stumbled. Even if you felt broken. Even if you ran. Now you are standing in divine light. Now the secret becomes your strength. Now your mother's memory becomes your power. Let your heart expand. Let your soul rise. You are ready. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Let me know if you'd like this styled into video captions or visual slides, or want a sequel continuation of this divine message.